Why? Because I'm expert into 3D printing. I'm telling you, with respect to all the ancient practices, you can find 3D printing is the sweetest, beautiful, hands-on practices, and you can entitle your thought process into realistic product. If you close your eyes sitting at your bedroom or living room, standing rooms, right? If you close your eyes, everywhere you can find products. Maybe your fan, maybe your TV, maybe your refrigerator, maybe your standing table, your dining, whatever. Whatever you close your eyes, just think what are the things around you, right? Everything you can fabricate with your design skill, converting to STLs, and you can get the finest product. Finest means what? Finished one. No further requirement of any kind of finishing. That is called finest. I think you all are aware about it, rough turning and finest turnings. It's a engineering practices for all the students from the first year. One rough turning is there. Suppose I want to cut, 30 centimeter, 30 centimeter exactly. You can't appreciate at single cost, or you can't appreciate at single cut. You need one time or two time finishing operation to get it. Even if your mouse, keyboard, joysticks, hardwares were using for the computer science engineering. Let me tell you very frankly, for the computer science engineering, whatever hardwares we are using, at single click you can manufacture. And machine cost is very nominal. Hence, you can buy the machine or you can fabricate the machine at the cost of 50 to 60,000 rupees. And it's a modern practice. Why? Because it's a modern practice. Because you can buy the component together, you can assemble at your place, and you can fabricate it. Make it very sure. You can buy it, you can assemble it, and you can fabricate it. You can design yourself. You can convert to standard format. You can feed to the machine, and with respect to desired input, you will get the output once. Try to understand my point. With respect to desired input, whatever you want, whatever you desire, whatever you expect, whatever design integration you are required, whatever cut sections you are required, even if your spec, even if your watches, even if your buckles of your, what is that called, your bracelets you are wearing together, whatever, any gift item, any showpiece, any showcase, any computer accessories, any broken accessories, any household utilities, any marvels of your showcase, everything A to Z with the dimension starting from 30 to 50, because now it's the limitation of 3D printing. Up to 30 centimeter to 50 centimeter you can design and fabricate. Within that limit, you can extend the dimension, but that much accuracy you can't maintain, because the kind of extruders, designed extruders, the kind of feeding mechanisms, the kind of traveling mechanisms, 3D dimensional movement of your extruders are not that much sufficient enough with respect to our integrate in engineering and technology based. But with respect to my knowledge based, you can fabricate up to 30 by 50 with accurate dimension, not even 0.1 tolerance plus or minus. You just imagine Tariq sir is standing. I can replicate Tariq without any mistakes. Whatever his nose, whatever his eyes, whatever his lips, whatever his cheeks, whatever his hairstyle, whatever neck extrusions, whatever. Using one 3D printing scanner, if I'm very aware about 3D printing designs, if I'm very aware of 3D printing STL formatting, I'm holding a machine itself, I can slice him. I can slice him into 20 different parts. And 20 different parts I can design very particular wise. Again, I can integrate to get a Tariq like structures. I still remember one of guy from Mizoram. He requested me, sir, actually my father expired in year of 2000. This I want to make a replicate of that images. Then asked for the photographs. It's a realistic project. I asked him, give me 3-4 samples. The sample itself, from the front view, that is called elevation, side views, you can integrate into single shape. You can fit to the machine, and as looking like your expired father, you can replicate that, and you can manufacture or fabricate that, and you can keep in your showcase for his well remembrance. That is the kind of celebrations we guys are maintaining using 3D printing. I think this is the best definition when you are celebrating technologies for humankind, when we are celebrating engineering practices with it utility based for old heritage, when we are celebrating your education, integration of technology practices for the beautifulness of life, for the remembrance, blah blah things. Technology is easy accessible, easy commandable, easy capable, easy coherenceness with respect to human psychology, easy resembles with contest with your imagination best. Whatever you'll think, whatever, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the highest marvels of society, highest marvels of world, you can achieve it using technology. Technology is something, is the charms of engineering. Technology is something, is the essence of engineering practices. That's why before 20 years, we guys were celebrating engineering practices. I remember when I was a student, I got two opportunities. Bachelor in engineering practices and bachelor in technologies. Engineering practices is okay. But when we are talking about technologies that feed with such kind of enforcement, that feed with such kind of charms, yes, you can say it's a charms, right? And make it very sure, if you are a hands-on learning based, perfectionist based, with respect to gradual improvement from the engineering practices from towards the technologies, you'll get highest values, social uplifts, recognitions, learning and earning for your future endeavors. Engineering practices are always commendable, but when we are talking about technologies, we have to practice. Practice is not sufficient. We have to hands-on learning. Hands-on learning not sufficient. We have to develop into realistic products. Developing realistic product is not sufficient. You have to bring it scientific validation. Scientific validation is not sufficient. Again, you need to implement into societal requirements. Requirements is not even sufficient. It's supposed to appreciate by everyone. Appreciate by everyone is not sufficient. It's supposed to be cost effective, easy rememberables, easy reachables, near the hands, easy accessible, then it will be converted into innovations. Filing of patent, research publications, not sufficient. We're supposed to work for how the things supposed to come near the people. So when one guy or any person with the difficulties, they may implement your product, they may recognize your values. That is the highest reward and awards of your life best. 3D printing is a technologies, not 3D printing. If you really explore the world of technologies, you can find data analytics, security based innovations, gradual improvement into robotic process automations, machine learning, artificial intelligence, 3D printing technology itself into different forms. Nearby is your Internet of Things. Nowadays, celebrating starting from the wildfires, starting from the food technologies, starting from agriculture, animal lives, everywhere. Now world is practicing it. If you want a winner of the world, you have to learn it, you have to practice it. And once you start practice it, world will recognize your values and make it very sure. At the era of 2021, if you are practicing technologies instead of theoretical engineering practices, you will be more successful in coming end of years. 3D printing is nothing. Just you need to learn different type of design practices. Number one, like SolidWorks, CATIA basics, rendering into different views, define it different views with respect to practitioners, then converting into required format for the 3D printing machines, and with respect to design based, you are getting the output product. Three dimensional, maybe plastic, maybe metallic, maybe it's a biodegradable, time dependent 3D printing filaments, but easy accessible for the student within your limit, within your graduation or post graduation requirement, whatever product, any kind of product, any kind of three-dimensional product you want to think of, you can design, you can fabricate. Whatever, anything within 30 to 50, make it very sure, 30 centimeter to 50 centimeter within the limit. You can think of, you can imagine any product, maybe your joystick, maybe your keyboard, maybe your hardware, any kind of hardware you guys are using in computer science. You think it first. It's not supposed to be circular. It's supposed to be rectangular. Think of, with your imagination based, with your imagination based, whatever you will think, same kind of product you can fabricate. You wanna give a showcase to your girlfriend? That's fine. You design your product, you give a heart sign, write your name, write your girlfriend's name, put one figure or pictures of her, you design it, convert to STL, feed to the machine, and certain period of time you can fabricate it and you can pack it and send to your girlfriend. 3D printing is a magical innovation, and I think with your means with your reachable best, nothing is best than a gift. First of all, you will design a gift, will print it, I'll showcase you how engineering practices can be helpful. You'll be amazed. Bionic legs, bionic hands, skull implants, broken legs, stent manufacturing, artificial lungs, artificial intestines, artificial oesophagus propagations, jewelries, ornamental developments. Your mother, your sisters all are wearing bangles, designed bangles, earrings, nose rings, finger rings. You can design it and you can fabricate. Dententials, dental applications, bionics. Everywhere you can find the application of 3D printing. Everywhere. Nowadays you can find 90% of non-reachable pharmaceutical products, up to 70 to 80% of medical practitioner lab practices equipments. Everything we used to fabricate using 3D printing with the limited dimensions. Why? Because it is limited dimension, let me tell you. Because the driving mechanisms is not up to standard. The 3D traverse mechanisms of extruders is not up to standard if you are exceeding more than 30-50. Because everything is linkage of mechanisms, something is called driver and something is called driven. And when mechanism consider, always power transform the driver to driven. And when power loss will be there, that will affect the mechanisms, revolving mechanisms of extruders. In 3D printing mechanism, what exactly we are doing? We are taking the coils of 3D printing filaments and we try to traverse through a pipelines there will be one extruder. That extruder with one heating chamber. When pipe will come, it will melt inside the heating chamber and again forced within a single nozzle. When single nozzle consider, it will move around. It will move around 360 dimensions with the required flexibility designed for the machine itself. Accuracy with limited tolerance. Exact formations from the real kind of practices, design practices into three-dimensional product development. That is the essence of 3D printing. And I am very fortunate exactly. We already granted 3 more patents, 3 more innovation. I am working with one bionic leg these days with CTTC Bhubaneswar, Central Toolroom Training Center. Just imagine if with your knowledge, with your technologies, with your practices, with easy accessible of imagination based, you are helping anybody. With your real time approach of educational and engineering technology integrations. That is the best to best contribution for the society. Anyway, actually I'm a bit hurried today. We'll engage one guy and myself. Definitely will assist you to make the program successful. Thank you. Tariq sir is there.